Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Jane. So today's video is all about my latest sewing pattern, the Ava Blouse, and it's going to be launching on Sunday the 13th of March. So stay tuned and I'll give you all the details of my next and fourth sewing pattern. So hi everyone, as I said in the intro, this is my fourth sewing pattern and I am just super thrilled again to be able to be sitting here and sharing with you all one of my sewing patterns. It's quite surreal. In fact, I have to pinch myself sometimes that I've come so far in 3-4 years. Who knows where it's going to take me. This video I'm going to be sharing with you the makes. I've made 7, in fact I've made 8, but I've actually got 7 blouses. I thought I'd share them with you, show you a few style inspiration ideas, how to style it. It will be launching on Sunday 13th of March, so I can put the link for the pattern, the pre-order link for the pattern between now Thursday the 10th and Sunday the 13th, and then obviously if you're watching this video after that, the link to the pattern will be in the box below. I will also add all the links to the fabrics I've used. Some of the fabrics are out of my stash and they're absolutely ancient, but all the other links I will share with you where I can. And so the Ava pattern. There is the copy of the instruction little booklet. I would like to down the line be able to offer the paper pattern as well as the PDF, but I'm still, obviously my business is still in its early stages, shall we say, and it costs a lot of money to get them printed in quantity. You can't just have a few printed. When you go to the printers, you have to have them printed in hundreds of copies, and I just don't quite have the budget to do that yet. But down the line, when I hit the big time, when I give the big 4 a run for the money, then I'll be able to do that. But until then, it's just the PDF which you can download. But it comes in PDF of A4 US letter or the A0 copy. So, and full instructions. And on Sunday also there will be a full step-by-step sew with me tutorial to run alongside the pattern, because I know a lot of you, like myself, like to see visual as well as written. So you will have the written instructions, and then if you fancy watching me as well, or you prefer the visual, then you can watch me as well on the video, which will be here on my channel on Sunday on launch date. So I've been working on this pattern for maybe 2 months, 8 weeks to 10 weeks now. It's just perfection now. I had it tested, my lovely pattern testers tested it for me last week, and it was all different sizes, different heights, different skill levels, and they all came back with some amazing feedback. There was no fit issues or anything like that. A couple of the testers said they would like it to be in a little bit fraction longer, so I took that on board and I've added another 2.5 centimeters to the length and shorten lines. It's nice to know how to lengthen the sleeve, because obviously this is based on 5'5" height, so I've also added that. Tweaked a few spelling mistakes in the pattern instructions, but that's what all the testing is for. So they've all finished and they've made some absolutely beautiful versions of their own. A few of them have gone on to make a few more as well. I'll be posting all of their versions throughout this week over on my Instagram, so please come on over there, join me there, follow me there, and you'll see all the different versions that the testers made. I'm aware of size inclusivity. I know it's important that everybody gets to be able to wear and sew patterns and be able to wear them, and this is in sizes 6 to 22, and I would like to extend the range to 24, 26, 28, but because I'm self-taught, everything I've taught myself has been me. It's all a learning curve, so I've managed to teach myself how to grade 9 sizes. So throughout this year coming up, as I get more confident and a bit more experience and a little bit more building on my knowledge, then I'm going to increase the size range too. And this is my, say, 3rd garment. The first one was the Audrey collar. but this is my third garment pattern, shall we say, and this one I have like increased the options as well, because I want to be able to like make a sewing pattern that you can adapt and you can hack easy, and then obviously give you more bang for your money and give you more options. So this one I push the boat out, so you have the short sleeve and the long sleeve, and you have the pussy bow tie option, or you also have the bow tie option. I'll show you pictures of me wearing them, and I'm going to show you the blouses as well. So you've got the long version, long sleeve version, the short sleeve version, the pussy bow and the bow tie, and then you can mix and match. So there's quite a few options, and I think I've made every option now. As I say, I've got 7 versions here to show you. I did make an 8th one, which I made especially for my gorgeous friend Lynn. She's an absolute star. She has some really good ideas. She inspires me. A lot of people say I'm very inspirational, but she inspires me too. She gives me loads of encouragement, and she's always there for me. So I made her Ava Blouse in the long sleeve pussy bow version as well. So let's start with the first one that I made. So the first one, this is, shall we say, is like prototype 1, and this was made, it's a little bit creased because I've just had it on underneath my little brown pinafore, and I made this using this gorgeous drapey viscose, and it's got this bronze speck running through it, and this is a fabric I purchased from Felicity Fabrics last year. Version 1, I made the sleeves maybe a little bit on the short side. I made them 3/4. I wanted them to be 3/4 length, but then when I was wearing it, they were like a little bit annoying. So on the next versions, I extended the sleeve, I think it was by about 5 centimeters in total, and I just made the cuffs a little bit wider as well, because it's quite a thin cuff on this version. But as I say, this is like prototype number 1, so this is just literally me drawing out a sketch, drafting it on my paper and sewing it up and see what it looked like. Obviously I've tweaked it since, and that's the whole idea of doing the prototypes, and that's one of the reasons why I've made 7, all in the name of research, shall we say. But my wardrobe is now totally overflowing with blouses. I'm going to make my mum one next, she wants one. Any light to medium weight fabric is good. Obviously viscose, nice and drapey. If you go for like the cotton, the gingham, the linen, you're going to have a little bit more texture, well, more so on the cotton type of style. Any woven fabric like that works really well. So that was version 1. And then version 2 was this one, that's on Mabel. So this was made, and again, in another Felicity Fabrics fabric, which I bought again last year in this gorgeous floral print. And this is a 100% cotton, but it's like a cotton lawn. It's so buttery soft, but it's got a little bit more structure to it. And this is the pussy bow version. So the first one I did was in the bow tie version, so this one was in the pussy bow version, and I've said this before, and it's one of my favourite blouse styles, the pussy bow blouse. In fact, I've got a vlog I did last year, or could have even been a year before, where I went through some pussy bow blouses, commercial patterns, and loved them all. And I can't believe actually I'm sitting here now, 2 years down the line, now sitting here now chatting about my very own pussy bow sewing pattern that I am about to release and publish. It's really just shows you how far a couple of years can take you, and what direction, who knows, you're going along, and it's just amazing. I still have to pinch myself, I seriously do. So this is, I love this little version, it's so cute. And again, this has got the adjusted cuffs, so the cuffs are slightly wider. This is the final version of the cuff width on the long sleeve. Just a great little blouse. You can wear it, layered it on its own, layer it under a pinafore, you know, under a cardigan, with a skirt, with trousers, with your jeans, linen pants, you name it. Just a great type of blouse, and you can, you know, you can dress it up, you can dress it down. Great for work, under a suit. It's just a gorgeous little blouse. And then I went on to the third one, and this is using a cotton fabric that I've had in my stash forever. I think I did this version because I tweaked the length, I think, on this one, and again I did, yeah, that's what, so I did this version with the adjusted sleeve length on this one, and this again I did the bow tie version, and this is in a cotton, so it's much more structured, crisper fabric, but goes really well, equally well, and just love the big gathered sleeve there. So that was version 3. Version 4, and the short sleeve version has a slightly broader cuff. This is in a gorgeous viscose linen blend. I have this is some of my fabric I have still left in my shop, and it's gorgeous. It's really drapey. So that was that one. And then the next one I did was again in another one of these, again in the green version. So it's the green version of that brown fabric, but in the green, so it's got that bronze fleck running through, again from Felicity Fabrics. I got this again last year. You can leave it open, you can style it open and just leave it casual open, or you can tie it in like a loose knot around your neck, or in obviously in the bow. And then I went on to make the short sleeve bow tie version as opposed to the short sleeve pussy bow version. So you can see them together there, and again I used a fabric that has been in my stash again forever, years and years and years, and I just thought it was really pretty. It's just 100% cotton, so it's got a little bit more structure to the sleeve. As you can see, the sleeve has a little bit more hold to it as opposed to the drapey viscose there, depending on what fabric you choose, and obviously whether it's plain or floral. Obviously majority of mine are floral. It gives you a different look, and depending on what sleeve you choose and which neckline you choose, again another different look. And you can mix and match, so you can have, well, you can mix and match long, short, pussy bow, bow tie. It's quite a versatile sewing pattern, which is what I'm aiming to achieve for all my sewing patterns going forward. Last one I'm wearing is this one made in this floral cotton, I think it's a cotton lawn. This was gifted to me by Aurea Textiles. They asked me if I would like to make something with their fabrics. Chose this one. It's like got pansies all over it. And again I did the long sleeve pussy bow version, but you can also style it slightly differently. So obviously you can wear it with a bow. You could just wear it with like a loose tie there. You can wear it with it just hanging down casual, or you can also wrap it around and tie it at the back. For a different, or tie it at the front. Let's tie it at the front, or tie it at the back. You can see, or maybe dressing it up on a night out, and you just got a completely different look. So it is a super versatile blouse. You're spoilt for choice, and obviously, as I said before, depending on what fabric you choose, you're going to get a completely different look each time. So I just wanted to share with you the Ava blouse, a little bit of a style inspiration idea. It's super easy sew too, so if you're a new sewer or fairly beginner sewer, it's perfect for you. And as I say, I've got full step-by-step instructions with pictures, so you can see exactly each step as you're going along. Full step-by-step instructions, and also my sew with me video as well to run alongside it. So set your reminders for Sunday the 13th of March. It will be going live, launching live. It will be going live at 6 o'clock in the evening, and can't wait. And if you're one of my newsletter subscribers, you will also be receiving a cheeky little discount in your inbox later on this week, which you can use if you wanted to purchase the pattern. So that's it for today's video. Let me know what you think. I hope you're as excited as I am. Quite a lot of you I know are waiting for this pattern, and as soon as this is launched, I'm going to have a couple of weeks rest because it is quite intense work, and then I'm going to go on to my next sewing pattern, which I haven't quite decided. If you're one of my patrons on my Patreon page, you have the exclusive voting power over there, and you can vote on which of the patterns that you think I should bring out next. And I'll put the link for my Patreon page in the box below if it's something that you might be interested in joining. So yeah, so that's it. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Can't wait for the launch on Sunday. I shall see you on my next video. Until then, bye for now.